John, thanks for joining us as ever. 2-1 win here at Swansea. What are your thoughts after that one?
A great evening. I thought it took us a while to get used to the game. Obviously, we've made 2 or 3 changes, new players coming in, asking them to do roles that they're not really used to. I thought the first half, their build-up and our shape kind of hurt us a little tiny bit. They had a lot of balls going into our final third, but we defended the box fantastically well. We always looked to a threat on the transition. We scored a great goal, and then second half we adjusted things, and I thought we were really in control second half. We looked really dangerous going forward. We could have scored 4 or 5 goals, so that's something that we really need to keep working on and getting more confidence in that final third. But overall it's a great result, especially on the back of such a disappointing result on Saturday. I thought we were really good on Saturday. The fans were amazing at Pride Park on Saturday as well, and to concede 3 goals like we did, it's always going to be a big test for us tonight to see how we bounce back, especially having Dion and Carlton out the team. And I think it just typifies this group. We never know when we're beaten. We never know when times are hard. We've got a fantastic squad who are determined to fight and scrap for everything. And tonight just typified what Derby County is all about.
Was it a test then of sort of the character of the group that you mentioned there? It was so hard to take because there were so many positives on Saturday that you have, 48 hours or so to get yourselves ready to go again, and you come and put a performance in like that where you could have, I would imagine you would feel, win by more than you did in the 2-1.
Yeah, I think in the end we could have scored a lot more goals for sure, but we have to remember that this Swansea got a new manager. They started very well. It took us a while to adapt, but when we got used to the way they were looking to play and Big Patrick and Salverson in the right areas, I thought we really controlled the game then without the ball, and we always looked to threat. So, as I say, on the back of a really disappointing result on Saturday, not performance result, the way that the boys have bounced back is outstanding, and just shows what togetherness we've got. And the away support as well today was top draw, right behind the boys again. Such a long travel for them, so I was glad we could send them home happy.
You mentioned the goals there. You must be really pleased with the quality of them.
Yep, absolutely. It's an area we said we could hurt them, especially from early crosses from the sides, in behind their centre half. So to get the goal was really pleasing, and then the second goal, what a finish that was from the big man, and I was really pleased for him. He worked his socks off without the ball. We've asked him to do a new role without the ball and drop in from a defensive point of view. And it took a while for him to get used to it, but he eventually got it, and he got a fantastic goal.
Another example of the squad, Lars coming in, scoring, Danny Bath coming in, first start since his Bristol City in August. They come in and put performances in like that for you.
Yeah, as I've said from day one since I come here, it's about the squad. It's not about any individual, it's not about 11 players. It's about over the course of 46 games, every single player in the squad being needed. And today Danny Bath stepped in, he was top draw. He hasn't played for a number of weeks, and it just shows the level of professionalism he's got. He trains as if he's playing every day. He drives the standards as the group. So when he came in, he came in and he was top today.
A player that didn't come on but was involved in the squad for the first time in a long time is Curtis Nelson. How pleasing was it to just have him back and involved on a match day?
Yeah, really pleased. Obviously, he's worked very hard to get into a really good position. So when we sent Becky back, it was natural to bring Nels back into the squad, and again another good character. He's been great around the boys, and we're really pleased he's with us.
I appreciate we haven't got sort of a final update on Carlton Morris, but just in terms of him himself, how is he?
Listen, he's okay. Obviously, he's disappointed and he's gutted that he's not taking part with the group tonight. We're still waiting on the results of his scans. It's not as bad as what we initially thought, but it's still going to be a couple of months, I think, where he's going to be out, unfortunately. So, he was right behind the boys today on the texts and making sure they're okay. And that's the kind of character he is. He'll bounce back from it, and hopefully he'll come back January, February time, and it'll be a fantastic new signing for us to help us kick on.
And just lastly, long trip home now and then ready to go again, another long trip up north to Middlesbrough.
Yeah, but we got a group that will do things properly, very professional, and we've got a fantastic medical staff as well, which will make sure the boys are ready to go again on Saturday.